all over the news, the prosecutor is telling us that Naresh Bhatt, the theory for her case, that Naresh Bhatt used a reciprocal saw to chop up his wife. Now, what I find interesting is what Naresh Bhatt's lawyer filed in court. In a document that we posted on our TikTok channel, Naresh Bhatt's lawyer, defense attorney, is telling the court that the police never interviewed the family. That Naresh Bhatt had a whole entire family that lived in the same house in the basement. And the police never interviewed that family and asked them if they heard a reciprocal saw being used at the time that the police are claiming that Naresh Bhatt chopped up his wife. You want to tell me and explain to me that a whole entire police department is investigating and arrested Naresh Bhatt, and the theory for the whole entire case is that Naresh Bhatt used a reciprocal saw while he's chopping up his wife. And the family that's living downstairs, you never ask if they heard Naresh Bhatt use the reciprocal saw while he's chopping up his wife? I mean, you'd assume that that's the first thing you would do. That family is going to be the witness in your case that you heard a reciprocal saw being used. So, that family is never asked. They never asked if they heard any shouting, arguments between him and his wife. You're telling me that he's chopping up his wife. Well, before he killed his wife, did you hear Naresh and his wife, Mamta Bhatt, argue? That family were never asked. Why? Why would you not ask the family? Unless that family is not corroborating your story. They never heard a reciprocal saw. They never heard any shouting. They never heard any argument between him and his wife. That you want to keep the whole family out of the investigation. If a reciprocal saw were used, you would have heard it. You're telling me the theory of your case in the Naresh Bhatt murder case is that a reciprocal saw was used to chop up his wife. And the family downstairs didn't hear a reciprocal saw being used? My question to you is, if you were in the basement and the person upstairs is chopping up his wife, would you have heard the reciprocal saw being used? Now, what if you find out that the police department is not interested in talking to you, asking you if a reciprocal saw was being used? Would you say that the police department are being serious about that investigation? Or would you say that the police department is just manufacturing their own evidence?
If any of that is posted anywhere on the internet, we're going to have problems. Whatever copies have been made of that, those need to be destroyed.
Okay.
Okay? If they get disclosed, that is going to put me in a situation where I will have to withdraw from the case.
Okay.
If you disclose that information in any way, all of it needs to be destroyed now. But if you disclose it in any way, it's going to put me in a position where I will have to withdraw from the case. If you all choose to go on the internet and try to publicize this stuff, that's going to create real problems.
Okay.
You can't do it. That's what I'm telling you. You cannot do it. I will have to move to withdraw from the case.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So make sure everybody's aware of that. Okay.